does work very well. You don't rely heavily on bottle, you can just go Ring of Aqua and Treads, but looks like it's Sniper mid, Pool Tango, Wraithband, and the Medusa with Sideline item. Ring of Protection and regular regen from him. 5-man movement here into Radiant jungle. Quite often we see this just to stop the offlaner getting an aggressive ward here. Literally run straight into your jungle to try and at least scout out where the ward gets placed. Dire not doing this though. They're looking to go for a one-on-one fight, and well, level 1 fight even. I'm not sure this is what they want to do. Level 1, I'd like to favor the Radiant because they've got Cask, Mystic Snake, Cogs is pretty damn good at level 1. Enigma doesn't offer you anything. But there's nothing that Summoner's Rift can do from range, really. Initially, anyway. Don't want a level concussive shot from 1437. It's got to be Arcane Bolt. So it would have had to be Demon on the front lines with an Earth Spike catching one hero off guard. But as a 5v5, I think the Radiant probably would have come out. Regardless, the Dire do get a nice Observer Ward down there, blocking the large camp of the Enigma. Does he have sentries? Courier? Yeah. So Fluff is stuff buying some sentries for him. Arteezy contesting this top rune. He's going to have to blink out. Go for it. Nope. Had enough. The right clicks from Sniper taking him down to about 2/3 of his health. Arteezy's second game is Anti-Mage play. It's not like it's a difficult hero though, right guys? We don't have Burning or Black farming up on the Anti-Mage, we've got Arteezy. Yeah, how he does. He doesn't really have any contest on this lane. The only annoyance is going to be Guanzo here, stopping the creeps from reaching the tower. Trying to pull the lane equilibrium back as far as he can. Enigma has actually sent Eidolon's mid lane, so he denied a creep from mid, went back to the fountain to regen mana all the way back up. Sniper, they boots? No, extra tangos in fact. Now I was talking this with Cap earlier. The fact that Shadowfiend's Razors got buffed and picked quite a lot of Dire. I'd actually like to see his Dire versus Radiant win rate. Because Dire, the lane is so open, it's a lot harder to gang the mid laner. Shadowfiend can actually turn around and fight counter kills onto the lane. Sure enough, Radiant Shadowfiend has the jungle advantage and they can dip back into the large camp, but even so, Dire side can get these two camps stacked up pretty easily as well. It's not that big of a difference. Enigma, not having a great time in the jungle. Pretty much all of his camps warded up and blocked, so mod golems are the only option really to go and get some gold. 437, sitting in that holding role. Just forcing Fluff and stuff back, being a little bit of an annoyance to this Enigma. Walker getting some pretty free last hits here. We saw them do this last game with a Witch Doctor and Clockwork. Some off-laners obviously don't really do that well when they're being burned out by a Witch Doctor, and there's another range carry in the lane just way at them. So having one extra hero there just to lay down some harassment back onto Doctor definitely can be useful. Why is that sorted? Shadowfiend leading the last hits, 9-3, 8-5 on the Anti-Mage, so Dire slightly ahead there. Medusa is the one that's looking a little bit lackluster here. So that's Xanthus again, mainly down to this Skyrend. The ability to actually harass this lane, whereas Anti-Mage has a completely free lane up on top. Quelling Blade, Stout Shield, so he's going to be lasting for days. Or 3-7, where's he going? Going on a damn deep mission here. In fact, his sentry hiding in the trees spots out the Radiant sentry that's trying to deward things. Bigman not having a great... So in fact, 2 Radiant sentries were placed. Oh, 1437, the Maledict and the Shrapnel. This is surely his doom. Recharging the Shrapnel, not even needed there. Throwing down 2 and 1 on the right click to block the stuff. Kill the deal. I'm not even sure that was necessary from the Skyrend. Moving over here to take down sentry walls that weren't really doing anything. Like, that sentry's almost fine. Okay, no one's died. We've not missed any kills. Looks like Flufferstuff might be going down here as he turns Maledic back onto 1437. Flufferstuff will go down. And Brax is even here, taking down an Observer Ward while he's at it. The Dire definitely coming out on top here. When it comes to map control. They're taking down wards, they're controlling Enigma's jungle, they're getting farm and experience on the Centaur. Sure enough, they gave up First Blood, but Brax with the DD, headshot onto him. Shrapnel does pose a large annoyance, and Brax going into tower range, not taking a hit though. As 1437 will take that. Clockwork now does join the fray with a nice cogs and battery assault. 437 assassinate, can they keep up? Shrapnel off cooldown in 8 seconds. If Guanzo can keep vision here, DK can get 3 hits in. 1, 2, 1 more. Can he get it? Does he have the range? Guanzo giving vision. Shrapnel, 1 more. Oh, 1437, you can't get out of that one. Perfectly played Shrapnel and even a rocket flare. Just to ensure the demise of this Tyrant there. Thundercats definitely showing their strength on the lanes as Demon comes in with an Earth Spike onto DK now. Maledic placed onto Brax. He turns around and just a couple hits onto that sniper. And the Raze is back onto Flufferstuff. Not going to be enough to actually kill him, but we'll force him off the lane. Where's Arteezy? 34 for 15, denying for days. Looks like it's going to be the regular Ring of Health and Treads Battle Fury. Please sort of aim for 13-14 minutes for that kind of build. Although he does have Quelling Stout Shield, it just depends on whether he dips into the jungle every now and then. Or even gets a kill on the Clockwork. He is 1v1 and level 1 mana break is more than enough to drain that Clockwork's mana. 260 base mana pool, pretty damn low as Brax takes an Assassinate to the face.
Illusion.
Shrapnel not quite enough to bring him down, and Johnny Walker with Malefice up on him. Looping around that rune, making sure he doesn't lose any more HP. But the lanes looked like they were going pretty damn well for the Bayern. But just slight tweaks and maneuvering from Thundercats with that Clockwork coming in through mid. Finding a kill on Brax is a massive deal. Getting anything extra is even bigger. With Clockwork verging on level 6 here, he's level 5, it's only 600 experience up to level 6, but with 21 already in the bank and a full creep wave.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That's a pretty great pull he did there. Pulling the creep wave into the large camp so that the Dire creeps hit that tier 1, gaining as much experience as he can. As Flufferstuff has joined him up here. A little bit wary that Arteezy could possibly just jump on him with the help of Demon. Brax feeling the pain of that sniper in middle lane. Shrapnel and... oh wow, look at this. With the Ring of Aquila, he's got enough mana regen just to keep throwing out Assassinates. Brax dropping to about half his HP. Drop his belt. Be a little more efficient there. Get more HP out of that bottle using. Guanzo trying to go for the sneaky little cosplay. Drain as much of Arteezy's mana as you can. You don't want him blinking around like a madman. Well, on 52 last hits. I actually want to take a quick look at the net worth now. 3,400 on the Anti-Mage and 3,200 on the Shadow Fiend. But I think the biggest factor here is the Centaur. He actually has more net worth than this Medusa does. He's halfway through his Blink Dagger, and Medusa has very little to earn it. Still he has some face boots. Level wide is pretty much going to tell the same story. Stampede up on top lane, Demon. They get caught down by the cast there, but he turns the spike straight back onto Guanzo. And because of shot and Arcane Bolt will slow him down to do a little bit of damage. But Anti-Mage on the left-hand side has ticked off lots of stuff. Guanzo with comes down, and Maledic down onto Arteezy now. Will burn off a little bit of HP, but the Anti-Mage with a double kill, putting him up to 2,300.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Closer and closer to that Battle Fury. I wonder now if I was wrong in my prediction of saying Tread into BF. He could go straight Battle Fury and not really worry too much. Hero level wise, Sniper is leading the charge there just because of that kill on the Shadow Fiend at mid. But again, I was talking about the Centaur. He's got so much out of this bot lane. Yeah, they need to stop him. He's getting closer and closer to his Blink Dagger. Maledic should take him over here. Big charges though. Okay. Magic Snake, Mystic Snake, Majestic Snake, whatever you want to call it, will do enough damage to actually bring him down, and a couple more right clicks, of course. Dudes are going for a Midas here. The pretty late Midas, considering the way this is going. I guess he needs to keep up with the Anti-Mage. Could be a Maelstrom, that is definitely an item we've seen on the booster in the past. Increases farming speed, amplifies with damage by quite a bit. Arteezy, what are you doing? He's taunting Guanzo. Salving up, Rocket Flare, not available for another 10 seconds, so Arteezy timing that pretty well. And Brax heading back into the jungle. Shadow Fiend with mech, what more do you need? 9 minutes in, he's pretty much got halfway there, if not. In fact, he just needs the recipe now, he's got the headdress complete. Yeah, for Guanzo. Treads. Oh, Stampede down bot lane. Hex from Demon does catch out Monkey's Forever. Finger of Death and Stomp. They don't even need them double edge. One Stomp does enter the fray with the help of Guanzo as well. They don't have mana though. Demon with the level 1 mana drain taking everything from Guanzo, so no hook shot, no extra initiation power, but there's always this enigma. That everlasting threat of the big blue guy in the jungle suddenly coming out and saying hello. But he hasn't had the greatest time. Mech's still a distant item for him. As he's 800 gold away from that. The camp's being blocked up early, obviously did hamper his efforts farming up the jungle. In fact, usually what you see is Enigma just steamrolls and gets ahead in net worth and is at the very least in the top 3. But he's been shot down so heavily that Shadow Fiend almost hasn't. Shadow Fiend is miles ahead of everyone. SF and AM both with over 5,000 net worth at this moment in time. And yep, Arteezy straight into the Battle Fury. Gonna have that at pretty much exactly 11 minutes. He's gonna take down this blue ogre. That doesn't give him enough gold. He needs one of the little orange ones as well. Little, big, the ogre bruisers. Pretty much exactly 11 minutes on the dot. A little bit later because Barrier is a slow little thing. Has he gone more Maledict than Cask? Okay, that's interesting. Something we've seen a couple of times in American games. We don't see it in European games at all, really. It's like, we've definitely seen Voodoo Restoration take a decline in its popularity. Guanzo does find Brax here with a Death Ward, they'll more than easily take him out. So quick and easy smoke into the jungle, and Enigma looking for more. They can't find Demon, or can they? The smoke from the headshot and shrapnel. Now Stampede from Demon, they don't even need the Assassinate. Spirit taking some hefty damage there from the tower, but healed up by Sloth. Hook shot now, Assassinate Johnny W. Well, this is not the part of town you wanted to enter. Turns around for the double edge on the Guanzo, but there's no escape from this. A sniper comes out of that exchange with a double kill. Not even an exchange. That's just 3 kills straight up with no response from Summon's Rift. But yeah, the Witch Doctor, usually, well, 3-4 months ago we saw the 4-4-0 build where people were taking more stats over Maledict. Now we're seeing more the 4-1-4 build where you max out Cask and slowly build up Maledict. It kind of depends on the lane you're against though. Sometimes when the Witch Doctor is the solo zoning support and he goes out to try and zone out heroes like Centaur, heroes like Tidehunter, you throw down the Maledict and you just right click them. And that usually ends up being enough of a deterrent to throw them off and send them away from the lane and back into the jungle. That it's more useful than Cask. Because heroes like Tide and Centaur aren't necessarily going to be standing next to the creep wave. They'll be standing a little bit off. Just to make sure that they don't get caught out. They'll be standing just in experience range. Aren't usually in that creep wave. I can kind of understand this, and when you couple it up with things like Mystic Snake, if you throw out Maledict and Mystic Snake, that's a pretty big burst damage that you're putting onto a hero like Centaur. Arteezy. What's his GPM in fact? 475, not too bad. Shadow Fiend with 464 and he's already died. Looking too bad at all. Lead-wise, nothing in it really. 12 minutes in, Summoner's Rift did have a 2,000 lead after the couple of kills they got. Mainly after this team fight, that really allowed them to pose their dominance in the lanes. The bot lane especially. But then giving away a couple of kills, it's not really sloppy play, it's just the fact that THUNDERCATS have smoked up well, they've found openings where they can. The sniper has always, well, sniper is pretty much always in this mid lane going to be in a position where he's got an overview of the fight. He can always get that damage down from afar, throw down shrapnel, and when you've got multiple spells which hold people in place like Cask and Cogs, kind of difficult for Summoner's Rift to engage and disengage. Stampede has been used defensively 3 times in a row now, I want to say. But now that Centaur has Blink, it might become a little more difficult for Thundercats to find those openings. He can TP in and counter initiate onto Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor's pretty much dead straight up just to stomp Double Edge. Although with Treads, that might be a lie. It does become quite a bit tanky. Turning on Voodoo Restoration obviously helps you out a little. Yeah, either way, that item build from Medusa is definitely uncommon. Maelstrom, I feel, again, it's one of these, I don't want to keep saying like American build, just one of these things that certain American players have tried out, and they definitely feel is favorable. Especially when you're behind, Maelstrom is such a cost-effective item for what it gives. Giving you damage on split shot, giving you the lightning proc chance as well to farm up jungle camps. It's kind of like the poor man's Battle Fury. And when you've got a ranged hero, obviously Battle Fury is almost completely useless. And I say that just from the cleave standpoint, not obviously the damage and regen. We have any stack camps here for the Anti-Mage? There's one tiny little stack there. Centaur and Ogres. Ancients, yeah, it's a decent stack there. So once AM has his treads finished up, he can start jumping from camp to camp, head over to the Ancients, and I wonder what kind of loop he'll do. Quite often, you know, this kind of loop here, so you can head back to the medium camp, and then to this lane, and then to Ancients. But if he wants to stay on top lane, you'll see people go, you know, the regular route. From camp to camp, and then back to lane. Thundercats want this tier 1 tower pretty badly. Glyph has been expended already, and doesn't look like there's going to be any TP response here from Summoner's Rift. Even if they do TP, it's going to be one at a time. Black Hole is still off cooldown. The teamfight breaks out. Tougher Stuff doesn't have mana, and there's definitely no Death Ward, but Black Hole with Sniper standing outside is definitely not something you want to look into. Everyone reconnecting to the game? Started his router, and it looks like we're going to be getting underway. Yep, there's the go. In fact, Medusa's heading up to this top lane and leaving bot alone. Does that give Clockwork a little time down here? Not bought the item on any hero since. Screw Midas, I'm done with that. Waste of time, waste of gold, waste of time. Sometimes it does feel like that. I still remember Arteezy tweeting like 8 months ago, if you don't know what Midas does, don't buy it. Because on heroes like Medusa, it's not really that efficient. You don't necessarily need to hit certain levels at peak times. For her, it's more about getting that gold boost. Like attack speed is good, but Medusa is a stats hero. You build a shitload of stats on Medusa and you're happy. Whereas, heroes like Void, possibly, heroes like Lycan, Brewmaster, they definitely can benefit quite a lot from Midas, just hitting those ultimate levels at times. Even getting more levels in things like Howl and Haze. What other heroes do we see? Sometimes we see Midas Enigma in the jungle if he's having a superb time. You can definitely see Sol Ring and Midas by like 7 minutes. Ridiculously quick if you don't get contested in the jungle and you get excellent camps. Radiant pinging out. Do they know about the stack? Oh, of course. They know Anti-Mage has Battle Fury, so it's like, well, we've got to get into that jungle and do something, because if we let him free farm for the next 5 or 6 minutes, he's going to come out with Vlad's, Manta. Start wrecking face. When he's jumping on Medusa with the Manta Stars, there's very little she can. Apart from maybe stun. You know, that skill she has now. I still actually forget that Mystic Snake does damage through stone. So you always look at it and think, oh, it's magic damage. Stone Gaze turns people to stone and makes them take more physical damage, but no magical damage. But where does it say it? Does it not? Pretty sure it turns to pure damage. Deals pure damage, yes. I was pretty sure, but it's one of those things I don't want to say. It's pure damage. Because I get called out and like, no, you're wrong. You're stupid. And I don't like being stupid. I just have to make damn sure the things I'm saying are correct. Because last night I was talking about pseudo-random distribution. And I was saying Greater Bash from Spirit Breaker had PRD. Because I thought it did. I just, for some reason in my head, it was like, it's a bash. It has PRD. It's definitely pseudo-random. He's priming it. And then chat's like, no, it doesn't. What are you talking about? It's one of those weird things where some skills are just random with the RNG and some actually do have PRD.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Lots of stuff there actually taking the last hit. They'll build them up almost to Urn. In fact, completed Urn, Treads, and Observer Wards 12 minutes in. Not too shabby for a solo support Witch Doctor. He is in the 5 position here. Enigma has suffered a tiny bit because of the camps and the blocking he's had. But Sniper is doing pretty damn well for himself. Mid lane, no Mask of Madness for him, going Yasha after the Treads. Trying to pad out his stats a little bit more. Sandra Yasha probably his item of choice. And then what does he go for? Quite often Mask of Madness is the item on stuff. Just to increase that attack speed. Sure, it gives lifesteal, but it's all about the attack speed on stuff. So I don't know if he's feeling Maelstrom. Kappa. Oh boy. It's gonna be a long night. For those of you just joining us, this is the MLG Pro League. Thundercats going up against Summoner's Rift, Summer's Rift, Team Fire, whatever you want to call them. But they do have some pretty stiff competition here. A lot of stuff on the Radiant side on Thundercats, while Summoner's Rift has brought in a couple of ringers. They've got the 25-year-old football players in preschool. Arteezy farming away on that mid in the top lane. Now DK caught out. There's the pick-off potential I was talking about. Hookshot, its return on the 1437. As Grunzo with a DD turns on battery assault, but can't really chase up here. 1437 running around. His increased movement speed 375 is a lot faster. Well, 10 faster in fact than the Clockwork's 365. Brax now, full pair by Maledict and Cask. The unlucky bounce there back from the range speed gonna slow him down just a tiny bit, but jump back in. Centaur with Stomp and Double Edge. A couple of raises from Brax on that SF makes short work of that Witch Doctor.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Really? 1437 running circles around Guanzo there. Dipping behind trees, hiding. There are a couple of stacked up camps here, and it will be Maelstrom. So that's a Mithril Hammer there picked up by the Medusa. Not too far away from the recipe, just chew away the sniper. Let me take these last hits. Maelstrom recipe, about 100 gold. In my brain and in my heart, I still see that as you're there, Maelstrom, both nerfed gold-wise. Excuse me? Hellbears, can you stop glitching out? Thanks. Arteezy just standing there and watching two Hellbears hump each other in the forest. Attack's been taken by Monkeys Forever on this Medusa, so that's going to be a nice burst of gold there. With the Eyeblocks helping out. Oh, Brax. Illusion spotted out, but they've got no one nearby. There's no... Wiz there. With Stampede, I'm going to take that back. They could quite easily jump on someone, maybe just fluff and stuff. Allow them to take Ancients, but take a hero in tier 1 tower. More than a worthy trade as Johnny Walker repping himself for the jump here. Initiation's ready. They just have to prime it. Now, DK and Monkeys Forever getting ready to turn this around. Stone Gate is available. Maelstrom might provide to be that little bit too much. Guanzo goes in. Mystic Flare turned around on him as the other spike also locks him down, but 1437 with a shrapnel on top of him, a couple of right clicks from the sniper, and Assassinate finishes off Demon. Maledict? That's not Maledict I'm looking for. That's Malefice. Standard. Spirit. Oh my god, my words are being lost. Brax is getting headshotted here multiple times in a row as he turns that around with a Requiem Fluffer stuff, getting ripped to shreds. One more right click, but Maledict now on the Shadow Fiend and Monkeys Forever with the Lightning Bronx. DK and Spirit dropping low, but that's a great fight from Thundercats. Go into a 5v4 and they come out on top. Decent XP change, they gain a little bit of gold. But they take down 2 supports in the Shadow Fiend. Not the biggest kills, but it's the fact that Summoner's Rifts were on the aggressive. They were the ones looking to stop Ancients happening, take kills, and try and make some map control. They did take the tier 1.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Not sure who that. Going after the side, we're actually taking by creeps. I'm assuming creeps because the fight was breaking down. Breaking out all the way down here. Arteezy with the Blast and DD, straight to the Roach Pit. Really no fear whatsoever. Sandy Counter was the item that Sniper picked up, so he's going to be pretty happy there, padding out his stats. Plenty of HP and attack speed for him. Just needs a little more damage. Quite often we see Snipers fall a little bit flat in team fights when they go things like Mask of Madness, Satanyasha, Skadi, and they just go stats. It's okay doing that on someone like a Juggernaut who has an innate crit and their stat gain is pretty good. But Sniper with god-awful base damage, if you just go stats, you're making an unkillable turret, sure. But you're not making a turret that demolishes people. If you go things like MKB, crit, maybe even Desolator here, the fact he hasn't gone lifesteal does flag to me that he might be going for a different kind of attack modifier, but Desolator is definitely an item that is very good on Sniper. Not something we see too commonly at all. Why is Roshan's Bash one of the 13 abilities to use it and Spirit Breaker's Bash isn't? Valve, get your shit together. Make everything PRD. Come on. People want to prime the RNG. They want to prime their attacks. They want to hit creeps until they don't get a crit for 20 hits in a row. And then when they jump on a hero,
Bottom tower is
oh look,
under attack.
99.999% chance to crit. Crunching the numbers. He's forever just trying to, well, I'm going to say trying to stop the push here from Arteezy. But the Anti-Mage jumps straight onto this Medusa. Any more hits? Nope. Blick straight back out to the creep wave. Rotation here from Guanzo. Hookshot is available. Will he go for it though? Arteezy, whoa. What? Where did that fly out to? Or was he looking for Demon? They've got vision here, I guess, but that's an interesting target to go for. They couldn't see Brax, I'm pretty sure, so Demon was probably the target there. But then you're looking at Arteezy with 11,000 net worth, 18 minutes in. Now the Hex on the Guanzo clockwork stop. Great jump there from the Centaur. Catching 2 with a stop, but finishing off the Enigma with a double edge before he can get that black hole out. As Arteezy is cleaning up house. Maledict on him, he doesn't give a damn. Walks through shrapnel, doesn't give a damn. Aegis of the Immortal, Vladimir is offering. He'll just cleave up through these creeps, lifesteal like a boss, and head back to lane to bomb up some more. In fact, he's basically got Mantis Star completed. There isn't a massive net worth lead. Oh. Skywrath, buddy. Anti-Mage can stick around, but with that ward down, he even signals it out. They've got vision here. They knew I was sticking around. $13,000 almost in net worth for Arteezy. And yeah, I was looking at the graph before the Skywrath Mage got picked off there. There's not even a big lead for Summoner's Rift. That's what, 5,000, maybe a bit more with the fact they just took a team fight, but... Well, took a team fight and then went back and farmed both jungles and ancients. Definitely taking a strong, firm hold on this map. Enigma hasn't really made his presence felt. Black Hole being used? I think it's been used once, but not really made a massive impact. The fact that Brax has Mech BKB is an incredibly difficult hero to kill. Anti-Mage, immensely elusive, and they've got a hood up on Johnny Walker. The only two heroes that you can really look to focus down are Lion and Skywrath. Wish Doctor did decently early on. Hook shot. Who have they caught down? They go
Radiant
for one of the
structures
supports.
are
Fully
fortified.
understandable. Get what you can. Arteezy.
Radiant's bottom
Has he really
tower
done
has
this? He's
fallen.
jumping through the Radiant jungle, into their own entrance, back to lane, and then through the jungle again. Rippling the economy of Thundercats here. The Enigma's like, well, where do I go? I know this is a game where you're our opponents, but do you mind not doing this?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Medusa with Maelstrom and Ultimate Orb. Manta style, I really don't feel that it's going to be that effective. Against Ancient Seal, you know, I can see him debuffing that, but going straight
Radiant
Scardy, you just need to
structures
pad
are
out all of
fortified.
your stats. You need mana for the mana shield.
Radiant's bottom
Well,
tower
you need
is under
intelligence for the
attack.
mana shield. Now Stomp, Guanzo caught out. Oh boy. He TP'd in, walked onto his front Lord, and said goodbye to his family. DK now going to get caught out by Arteezy. Snowgate popped as Monkey's Forever trying to turn back onto Brax, but take a look at the backlines as Arteezy is mad fighting it up against that sniper. He doesn't have Mana Void, but Johnny Walker makes sure the Monkey's Forever isn't going anywhere. Buyback available for the Medusa, but Anti-Mage. And keeps on going. Flub and Stuff still holding down this mid lane, just trying to keep the momentum away from their base as much as they possibly can. Nice dodge
Radiant's
there of the
bottom
Earthquake,
tower
just
is under attack.
weaving and juking. As long as you can keep momentum on at least one lane, optimally two lanes, at the river or past the river, then it's a little more difficult for the Dire to push into base. They don't have a high ground breaking lineup, really. They have to rely on Stampede. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Hook shot too short. Assassinate, not enough damage, and Death Ward cancelled before it could self off. Now I saw a stat pop up there about GPM on Arteezy.
Radiant's top tower
Yeah.
is under attack.
It was something along the lines of 480 to 500 is average or pretty good for this moment in the game. 710, I think that's pretty acceptable. Guanzo, even though you're standing next to your tier 2 tower, you did the exact same thing on bot. You TP'd in, you walked out, you got shotgun to the face. Just a Hex and a Mystic Flare. This underfarm as well, of course, is trying to make Blade Mail. Treads, sure, it gives him a bit of strength and HP, but it doesn't offer him any mobility whatsoever. Doesn't tank him up too much. The armor is meaningless during that Hex. Thundercats definitely have their work cut out for them defending the map, especially defending their own farm. If they can play defensively enough,
Radiant's
though,
top
defending a high
tower
ground
is under
shouldn't be
attack.
that difficult. Enigma with a BKB can walk into the middle of people and try and get a black hole, but thinking about that, Mana Void mini-stun. If they don't catch Anti-Mage, things could start getting rough, and AM is the one hero that's going to be the most difficult to catch. Still, you have a blink on the Enigma plus BKB. There's very little chance that you're going to be taking aggressive fights here. Johnny Walker, in fact, Tralf on this Centaur, looking for some play down mid lane. I don't know who they can fight, but Arteezy, is he, like, I was going to say Arteezy is bait here. Anti-Mage sitting on the lane, baiting people to go on him, but at this stage, I don't think Thundercats even consider him a target. With Basher Manta, there's no stuns or silences that can lock him down long enough. If he blinks in first and then they get hook shot, Maledict, Black Hole, and all of Sniper's damage, then maybe?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Don't gaze, Monkey's Forever. Arteezy waiting for it. He's got Mana Void. He uses it. TP cancelled. And a few more clicks will definitely seal the impending doom of the Medusa. 7-0-1 with 254. 25th highest Anti-Mage GPM in 6 point. And it's only 25 minutes in. If he keeps on at this rate, as long as he doesn't go and take stupid fights or die, he can continue farming. Go on, Arteezy, you can do it. Second game with AM in competitive. Top of 1. Get the kill. Skyros gets that one. It's 1 send the other one back around on them. They get the black hole down onto Arteezy. He doesn't have to and he will not be able to blink out. 30 HP. Pops the Manta and escapes somehow. Sniper could not get the last right hook in there. 1.37 gets popped by the assassinate, but Brax decides it's time to join his teammates. Triple raid onto DK there. They take a 5-for-3 engagement, and Arteezy, man. I said that you should go and farm and not die, but going into a team fight like that, getting a triple goal, escaping on 30 hit points, just because you pop your Manta in the last second. Sniper's target finding system obviously went haywire, couldn't find the real one, couldn't finish off that pesky old Anti-Mage. As there's no glyph for the Radiant, I feel like this is going to be a clean wreck take here from someone. Manta goes in for the cogs, just forcing back the Shadow Fiend and Anti-Mage. They don't really need to stick around for too much more. They've taken melee ranks. Roshan will be spawning in about 1.5 minutes time. Arteezy, do you scout this out? Do you farm? No, go back, take the bounty rune. You need your GPM. You need to keep pumping this gold up. Don't let the Skyrim Mage take it. Let him sit in there. Let him scout Roshan. No! Demon, no. Brax, even if you got an empty bottle, no. They're ignoring me. Arteezy is the chosen one. He's meant to have the highest GPM in history. Scardian's finished for the sniper though. By no means is this game over. Like I was saying before, there's still a chance that with Stone Gaze and Black Hole from the Enigma, if Thundercats can hold high ground for another 10-15 minutes, they've lost 1 melee rank, so it's not a massive issue. The only problem I really see them having is farming up. The fact that they've been choked so heavily jungle-wise that they've got no real options. This is farming time, actually. It's closing in 25 minutes, but now Brax wants BKB. Stone Gaze does go through that. His match community, Brax turns his back. Great play from him as he gets off the Requiem of Soul. Takes down the Medusa's arm at half HP. A Demon with a 2-man earth spike and fingers down that Enigma. Stop from Johnny Walker. This looks like Thundercats are down for the count as Arteezy is on a monster kill streak right in the back. Finds Fluff and stuff. No. They can't get the 5th man of Thundercats as Fluff makes his retreat, hiding in the trees. TPs himself away. GG is called, so 1-0 to Summoner's Rift in this MLG Pro League game. Let's just find out. 773 GPM on Arteezy at 28 minutes. Not too shabby at all. Not too shabby at all. So, we'll be seeing Game 2 in a couple of minutes. I'll just let you see the last end-game screen. I want to take a quick look myself as well. 10-4-2. The Sniper did exceptionally well. But that dual lane from the Dire definitely proving to be the undoing of Medusa. Clockwork not having a great time against the AM.